third graders. Today we will start with Unit 3, Lesson 4. What are structural adaptations? Staying alive. An adaptation is any trait or characteristic that helps the living thing survive. So adaptation is any trait or characteristic in animal's body or shape that helps it stay alive or survive. Animals that are hunted for food are called prey. So let's say a bird and a worm. This worm that's being hunted by a bird is a prey. Animals that hunt prey are called predators, and the bird is the predator because it's the animal that hunts the prey, which is the worm. Predators and prey have adaptations that help them catch food or avoid being eaten. So this is what it means when we say staying alive. An animal's adaptation that helps this particular animal stays alive or find food or run away from being eaten is the adaptation that helps it stay alive. Examples of prey. So this deer over here is the prey because it's being hunted by a leopard. And the rabbit there could be hunted by an eagle, by a snake, by a leopard. And a mouse could be hunted also by a snake or by a cat. So these are called preys or prey. Examples of predators. These are the animals that hunt other smaller animals for food. Like lions, tigers, lynx, leopards, jaguars, hyenas, etc. A horse has flat teeth. Look at the horse teeth. They're flat. These flat teeth allow it to grind the grass it eats. So that's why the horse has flat teeth, to be able to grind the plants or the grass it eats. So this is the horse's adaptation. Its structural adaptation is its flat teeth. Let's see the difference between the horse's teeth and the tiger's teeth. A tiger has sharp teeth like knives that helps it tear meat out. So the tiger's adaptation, or one of the tiger's adaptation, are the sharp teeth. This is its structural adaptation. Because of these sharp teeth, this tiger can tear meat or the prey that he hunts. Staying safe. So the first reason for structural adaptation is staying alive. The second part is staying safe. This is why living things also adapt to stay safe. Defense adaptations may attack a predator's senses. What are our 5 senses? Our sight or seeing, hearing or listening, smelling, tasting, and feeling or touching. These are the senses. So a defense adaptation, or the traits or the characteristics that help the animal to defend itself, may attack predator's sense of sight, smell, taste, touch, or hearing. This is a bird called toucan, and this is a dolphin. Toucans and dolphins use their loud noises as a defense adaptation to scare predators away. So let's say this toucan is standing here on the tree branch and is just chilling and enjoying his time. And then suddenly an eagle or a snake or maybe a tiger is preparing itself to hunt this toucan. This toucan has a structural adaptation or adaptation that's related to its body that's called a loud noise. Once this toucan makes this loud noise, the predator runs away. The dolphin has the same loud noise. It scares the sharks, the whales, etc. Also, bats have loud noise, but we as humans cannot hear it because it's extremely loud. So also the loud noise of a bat helps it, this is a defense adaptation for the bat to keep predators away. A bad taste, loud noise, or nasty odor or smell is often enough to make a predator go away. So if this animal has a bad taste, the predator won't eat this bad tasting animal. If this animal has a very loud noise, the predator won't come near this animal. Or a nasty odor or smell, if this animal has a bad smell, the predator won't come near this animal. So these defense adaptations help these animals to stay safe from predators. This is an example of also defense adaptation. A skunk's prey has a bad odor. This animal is called a skunk. Once a predator or a bigger animal comes to attack or hunt the skunk raises its tail and releases a very nasty and stinky smell. This nasty smell scares the predators away and they leave. And by this, the skunk stays safe. A porcupine raises its quills. You can see these thorny spikes. These are called quills. So this porcupine raises its quills and started swinging its tail and pokes its attackers to make it go away. So let's say a lion is hungry and he came across this porcupine. How could this porcupine save himself or stay alive? He is going to spike his quills and shake his tail or wag his tail and going to sprint or throw these quills towards the lion, so the lion will run away. Some plants have bitter or a very bad taste. So not only animals have defense adaptations, also plants. So some plants have very bitter or very bad taste to protect themselves from being eaten. Imagine you are a bird or an insect going to eat this plant, and this plant tastes really bad. Would you go again to try these plants again? Definitely not. Some plants make poisonous fruits to keep predators away. It looks nice, this fruit looks very nice and inviting, but once the bird comes and eats this fruit, it will die because it's poisonous. This way, the other birds won't come near this plant because it's poisonous. All of these examples are examples of defense adaptations that keep these animals or living things safe. Creature customs. What does that mean? Do creatures or living things go dress up Halloween costumes like we do? Wait and see. Some animals can hide without even trying. They can just hide and blend in the nature or the surrounding. These animals are hidden by their shapes, colors, or patterns. So their body, their structure helps them to adapt or blend in the nature. Such disguises are called camouflage. So this disguise or this way of defense, adaptation defense, is called camouflage. A snow leopard's spots, this is a snow leopard, look at its spots, white and black, help it blend into the background of snow and rock. Imagine yourself climbing a snowy mountain, a snowy and rocky mountain at the same time. And you saw lots of snow and lots of rocks. Could you tell that there's a leopard in? I think not, unless if you were looking really closely and unless you finished this lesson, so you will know that there are some animals who can camouflage in nature. What color should this lizard be to camouflage with the leaf? We can see that there's a green leaf and there's a lizard in this leaf. What color should this lizard be to blend in the leaf? Would it be green or red? Which one do you think? I'll go for the green because this way the lizard will blend in with its surrounding and nobody can see it. More camouflages. These are more examples of camouflage. This is one kind of octopus. This octopus has a very amazing way to blend in the sea and the reef around it. This is called a gecko. It's a kind of reptiles that can mimic or camouflage into the tree branch. You can see, we can barely see it. We can only notice its eyes. This is also camouflage. This butterfly here is also camouflaging with the tree behind it. So these are other kinds of camouflage. Some harmless animals look like animals that are harmful to predators. So there are some harmful animals and some animals that are not harmful, they're friendly and tame. Since predators don't know which animal is harmful, neither gets eaten. I'll give you an example in a minute. Imitating the look of other animals is called mimicry. So, in this PowerPoint, we will learn about two kinds of structural adaptations, camouflage and mimicry. Camouflage is blending with the surrounding or the nature. Mimicry is imitating or making just like another living thing. Monarch butterflies make birds sick. So there's a kind of butterfly that calls monarch butterfly. This specific kind of butterfly makes the bird sick. So the birds would never go to eat this monarch butterfly even if they're extremely hungry because they know that this butterfly would kill them. Viceroy butterflies mimic or imitate them to prevent getting eaten. So let's imagine this. A bird sees two butterflies, one monarch and one viceroy. Do you think that the bird will go to eat the viceroy? Let's see. This is the monarch butterfly, this is the poisonous butterfly, and this is the viceroy butterfly. So if you're a bird and you're looking at these two different butterflies, would you recognize which one is the poisonous one and which is not? If I were a bird, I would not tell the difference. So I would not come near any of these two butterflies. So this viceroy mimicked this monarch butterfly. This is called mimicry. Plant facts. Let's go to plants now and learn a few facts about plants. Plants need water. There isn't much water in a desert. So desert plants are adapted to hold moisture. So the structural adaptations of plants in desert helps them hold water or moisture in their structure or body. Desert plants such as cactuses have thick stems and store water. The leaves of many desert plants have a waxy coating. You know the wax? It sticks on your body and it makes it slippery. So if you're going to put water on your skin, it won't go in because this wax is slippery. So the leaves of many desert plants have a waxy coating that helps prevent water loss. So the water that is stored inside these desert plants won't evaporate or go out in the air. Most desert plants have spines that help prevent water vapor from escaping or running away from the plant. So these spines also are on some desert plants. These spines prevent the water vapor from also running away or out of this plant. Desert plants. These are the spikes or spines of the desert plant, and you can see that their coating is waxy, just like here. This waxy coating or waxy leaves prevent the water from escaping out of the plant. And here you can see cactus. This is one example of cactus. You can see that there are some spiky thorns on them. This also holds water in them and also prevents predator from eating it. So this is also one type of structural adaptation of a cactus. Summary. An adaptation is any trait or characteristic that helps a living thing to survive. So the living things, in order for them to survive, they have adaptation. Living things adapt for two reasons: staying alive and staying safe. Camouflage and mimicry are two kinds of structural adaptation. When we say structure, we're talking about the body. The body itself of this living thing helps these animals or these living things adapt or defend themselves or stay alive. Mimicry is imitating the look of other animals, just like the viceroy and monarch butterfly. The viceroy is mimicking the monarch butterfly's shape. Camouflage is being able to hide and blend in with the surrounding without even trying. Mimicry, just like the octopus, just like the gecko, just like the butterfly that blends in the tree. So this is camouflage, blending in the surrounding or the nature. Some desert plants' structural adaptation is having spikes or waxy leaves to hold moisture or water in it.